How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some games that needed to come out that was remasters or remakes and stuff like that on the PlayStation 5. Some of these games been stuck on consoles from way back in the day and stuff like that. People emulate them and stuff like that on the PC. I'm one of them and stuff like that. But it's nice to have games come on the current generation of consoles. Sometimes they modernize the controls, sometimes they don't, but it's nice that they can bring some of these older games up to current consoles, so you ain't got to dig out old consoles and play them. Or if you don't have them, if you don't got a PlayStation 3 or a Super Nintendo or anything else like that, one of these games you can play on the Xbox in general and stuff like that. That's Oblivion Remaster. I'll show that in a minute, because you can get the Oblivion from Xbox 360 and play it on Xbox One. But on PlayStation 5, there's no native release for Oblivion on PlayStation 4. So, yeah. But if you got PlayStation 5, we're going to talk about that. But these games are kind of nice to have on modern consoles. We're going to start off with the first two sets. I was so glad when these came out. I don't care they got like the robot controls for Lara Croft and all that. I'm just so glad they put these out in a collection. That made me so giggly happy. It took me forever to find both of them, on PS5 here. And they're Tomb Raider Remastered 1 through 3 and 4, 5, and 6. So these two right here, I was so happy when these came out. And I was like, yes. Once in a while, I jump on a couple of these and just play them, just to jump around. I don't get very much time on them, but these are still fun in general. I'm just glad they're out on current generation of consoles, so people can actually play them. I never played them. These are pretty much on the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. I believe one of them was on PlayStation 2. Angel of Darkness, I think, was on PlayStation 2. Last Revelations was on PS1. But I got most of these games as it is physical anyway. So, but it's nice to have it on the modern consoles, just to have them, because it's nice. But all right. Speaking of Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, this one needed to be done for the fact of the reason. Like I said, there's no PlayStation 4 native of this game, so it was nice to get one that's remastered that's going to play on the PS5. It's owned by Xbox, so I'm glad they actually put it out where we can actually play it on the PS5. But in general, you don't really need the remastered version. If you got an Xbox One, you can play the old Xbox 360 version. It plays just fine on your Xbox. I think because this one comes with all the DLC with it, I believe. So digital deluxe content. So I believe it does come with all the DLC. If not, it's kind of a dick move if they're going to charge you for the DLC again, the horse armor. But yeah, I've not yet touched this game yet to play it. Eventually I'm going to... All right, hold on a minute. Supper is ready. My dad's telling me food was ready. Oh yeah. But Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm going to play it eventually. I'm going to get on my PS5 and I'm going to play the dog crap out of this game. Again, I don't know how many times I played it. On the PC, yes, I can play this thing all day long. Like I said, if I've ever talked about this, I've got Oblivion all modded up on the PlayStation, on the PC part of it and stuff like that. So it looks good. Yeah, these games have been coming out lately too. I'm not sure which ones are out on the current consoles right now. I just pulled out one, but Seed games, Falcom, but the Ease games are starting to come out on current consoles and stuff like that. So it's nice to see some of these older games that's been stuck in the past to come out. I'd like to see an Ease collection in general. They might have one. I didn't do my research on this part of it. I just know I was happy when this one came out. So this is the Memory, the Oath of Falcon. This is based on an older game. I got another one somewhere around here, but yeah, Ease games. Just look them up, because I know they're putting out some older Ease games, because these been around forever, man. Yeah, playing as Adol there. Okay, the next one we got is Silent Hill 2 Remake. Yes, I've talked about this one before. This was a necessary one to make, because if you want to go buy a PlayStation 2 copy of this game, it's expensive. I'm sorry, it's expensive, all right? So it's nice to have a modernized version of this game, and it's faithful. It's faithful. My God, it's faithful. I'm glad Konami got their heads out of their butt and started putting out their games. And my goodness, Silent Hill 2, this is a necessary one. If you never play Silent Hill 2, this is a good one to play. It's a good faithful remake of that game. One, I wish people would play more of it. This didn't pick up very well. People didn't play it and didn't realize this is a proper remake of one game that just needed to be done. Dead Space. This game is pretty awesome. If you haven't played Dead Space, this is a good version to get into. If you don't want to get the PS3 version of it and stuff like that, get the PS5 version of it. Dead Space. This one needed to be done. I'm glad that Electronic Arts actually got their heads out of their butt and actually put out something that needed to be done, and people didn't pick up on it. The Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I shouldn't have to say too much about that. We're gonna get into another collection. They need to get all the Metal Gear games up to snuff, which we're getting at Volume 2. This is nice. I played this one with Metal Gear. Just yeah, I should not have to explain that one. The one I just beat, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Yes, I'm glad they did this one. Granted, yeah, you can play the PS4 version of it, but I'm so glad they redid this one and stuff like that. I'm so happy about it. It's not necessary, but this one was awesome. I like this one. But yeah, it's not Ubisoft didn't really have to redo this one, but I'm so glad they did. But go pick it up. It's a good game. Final Fantasy 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, so 1 through 6 collection. This is my PS4 collection. This used to be very expensive. Just you don't have to get the PS5 version of it. Just get the PS4 version of it. I pulled this one out of my PS4 collection because this one's yeah. If you want to get into all the old Final Fantasy games, this is one way to do it. Ones I wish they would get the original one out along with this one is the Final Fantasy VII remake. This is the remake, integrate, and rebirth I got right here. But what I wish they would do is just print a copy of the original Final Fantasy VII and put it on PS5. I wish they would do that, but I'm glad they're doing a remake. That's great. I'm glad they're doing that. That's awesome of them. This is kind of necessary, I guess, because it's one of the best stories, I guess, in Final Fantasy history. But come on, Square Enix, just put out a copy of Final Fantasy VII, the original one, physical on disc for PS5. That would be nice. Yeah, these right here are Kemco RPG selection. I'm guessing these are some older games. I recognize some of the games. I picked these up over at GameStop, and I was like, yeah, pretty cool. I like that. This got Revenant Dogma, Revenant Saga, Dragon Sinker, Fensgate. But I'm guessing these are some older games. I'm glad that they brought them out. But if you like role-playing games, go with the Kemco RPG collections and stuff like that. They're probably stuck on something in the past. Then we got the ones that are well-known, Suikoden's and Dragon Quest games. They've been putting out Dragon Quest games. I don't have them all. I got a few of them, but yeah, Suikoden's 1 and 2 HD remasters and Dragon Quest 3 HD 2 remasters right there. So you're getting some old role-playing games and stuff like RPG games from back in the day and stuff, from like PlayStation era and stuff like that. But pretty sweet to get them. Those are necessary. This one I pulled out because this is a pretty cool release of the Hitman. This is Hitman World of Assassins. I bought this recently because I was getting into the Hitman games, but this includes the content of Hitman, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3. Now, granted, you have to have internet for this one to play it because of all this the stuff that contracts and stuff like that. I guess you can get in the game, but this is a pretty cool game right here. I'm glad they put this one out because some of the old Hitman games you really can't pick them up and stuff like that. So this one right here is a pretty good pretty good one to pick up right here because it's got them all on there, I guess. So I played it and stuff like that. Pretty sweet. Speaking of that Metal Gear game, here's that Metal Gear Solid 1 Master Collection right here. This is this one right here. It's got Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 3. All the original ones right here. So this is nice to have. They're going to have Volume 2 coming out, which I got it on pre-order and stuff like that. So I cannot wait for that one. These were all stuck on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 1 and stuff like that, and probably PlayStation 2, whatever. They put Metal Gear on, but trying to get it up on the newer consoles. I'm glad that Konami's getting their heads out of their butt and doing that. This one's been remade. It was on the Wii U, I believe, but this one, I'm glad they got it out on PS5 so people can actually pick it up and play it. I don't think there was a physical on the Wii U of this one, to be honest with you, when I bought it on that. But it's Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake. So part of the Fatal Frame series. I'm glad they got this one out. A lot of people are sleeping on this one. Another one you should pick up because this is a really cool game. It's got that little camera type thing on there, but pretty awesome. But so one more game. I'm glad they got this one out. This one's gone up in price a little bit, so if you find it for cheap, pick it up. But it's the Alan Wake Remastered. So it's nice to have this one on the PlayStation 5. Stuff like that. And I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation 4, but if you got a PlayStation 5, this is a good one to get because Alan Wake 2 came out and stuff like that. It's nice to have it universally right next to your Alan Wake 2, have Alan Wake Remastered. So good game to pick up right here. So those are some remasters and remakes that are kind of necessary, I guess, for the place, if you want to play it up on the modern console. Some of them got old controls, some of them just they're older games, and some of them got remade, like Silent Hill and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. There's a few of them in there, but those are some of the games that, like I said, I'm glad they're bringing some games out that are stuck on older consoles. If you got a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox, find some of these games and stuff like that. I know Final Fantasy games are going out on Xbox and stuff. So yeah, because they don't want to get it all exclusive to PlayStation. But all right, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what's your favorite remake, remaster that came out from back in the day that you like, that came out today and stuff like that. That was necessary. That you like it. All right, but that makes you subscribe. Hit the bell icon and stuff like that. And I'll check y'all in the next video. I'm gonna go eat some food now. Bye.